Hello folks, this is Audiotron 1003, and in the last video I did a kind of an unboxing of my new initial alarm box. I've managed to get all the specs and muck off it, so it's as clean as it's going to get. So this is a new old stock box that I've been told hasn't been made since about 2006. So 2006, 2005, somewhere around about there. So basically, the idea was to put the back plate on the ceiling and transfer all the components onto the blue back plate for my Chubb box. But whoever sold this to me probably used this as a dummy, and basically all of the fittings and things have all been snapped off. So there's even a big cutout here. For some reason, I don't know why. So what I've had to do is take the back plate, screw that to the wall, and this will have to go on the ceiling, and this will have this on it with this thing in the front, so you won't see anything as such. So it won't make any difference, at least not to me. But on the other hand, this is the clock with its strobe lens, so that will go on the wall. But the problem is, because it's a white back plate, it's going to be slightly lighter than I initially thought, unless of course I find some way of darkening it. So I'll show you what I've done. So that's the clock, and if I turn it round, there's the clock mechanism, and this is the back plate that I've fitted. Everything's here. We got the sounder, we got the circuit board. There's a tamper switch. Down here is the strobe and all the fittings and circuitry. What else we got? This wire here, that's where the battery would be connected. So I'm going to leave that as is, and maybe perhaps find a way of testing this out without actually having to have a massive battery in here. This wire here and this one here, those are the two strobes I bought, the green strobes for the Chubb clock, and that's its battery, so that's what that is. And I've had to, as much as I didn't want to do this, but I've had to make two small holes, one there and one there, just so that the strobes can just poke underneath. So my plan now is to put everything back together and show you what the live Chubb clock, the live alarm Chubb clock looks like. Okay, so this is it then. Everything's back together again, and like I suspected, this is a little lighter than I imagined, but that's what happens when you have a white back plate with a blue front. So I'm going to live with that because I don't want to ruin it. For some reason my camera's not wanting to focus, so I've had to pull back a bit. So this is it then. I now have technically a live Chubb alarm clock. If I ever find a way of wiring up the clock mechanism to the alarm, I might give it a go. But this is as far as I can go with this journey, and especially with this little project. The only thing left for me to do now is to put the Chubb box, which is now a dummy, on the ceiling and show you where it's going to live. Okay folks, I've managed to get the box on the ceiling, and here it is. Now I know from your perspective if it's upside down, but from my perspective when I'm looking at it from my bed, it's the right way up. So there it is. That's where it's going to stay for now, and then it's not too far away from the other one, so I've got them within sight of each other. So this is it. This is the initial box installed in the collection in its permanent place, with the Chubb clock finished, done and dusted. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.